Hi everybody, it's the Ninth Wave, and today I'm going to show you how to make walls, floors, or ground cover in The Sims 2. Now, it's pretty much exactly the same way you make things for walls, flooring, and ground cover, except, you'll be using a different size texture between the wall and the floor and the ground cover. Walls are 256 by 512, and floors and ground cover are 256 by 256. You can use larger size textures for more detail, but you want to make everything divisible by 9. That's the rule for all Sims 2 textures. So anyway, once you have the Sims 2 Homecrafter Plus, and I'm going to give you a link to how to get the Sims 2 Homecrafter Plus, because sometimes it's hard to find since they closed the Sims 2 website. But anyway, once you have the Sims 2 Homecrafter Plus, go ahead and go to Create Wall Coverings. And here you can see all the types of walls: brick, masonry, siding, poured, paint, wallpaper, tile, paneling. And it's the same with the floors. You can browse the floor coverings: wood, stone, brick, carpet, poured, tile, linoleum, miscellaneous. And the ground cover doesn't have any subcategories, it's just ground cover. So anyway, go to the wall part, and we're going to do paneling. Now you don't want to clone this from from custom walls or anything. You want to do this from a Maxis one. So go ahead and pick a Maxis wall. It doesn't matter which one, any of them will be just fine. And go to Create New Content, the big plus sign down here, and press the check mark, Accept. Alright, here's where you can change the name of the title of the wall. This is going to be your in-game title, so we're just going to call it Wood Plank Wall. And the cost, I used to make the mistake of making walls very cheap, but I found that it's kind of puts the lot in a bad depreciation. In other words, it gives the Sims like a kind of a lower environment motive. So you want to have something in between, like maybe 5 and 8. So we're going to go ahead and make it 8 as the price. And the description is your in-game description of the wall, so we'll make it the same: wood plank wall. And we can change it to paneling. Now, when you do floors, there's some different stuff that you can change. You can change the size of the floor tile, make it extra big or smaller or medium. And you can change the footprint sound. Like if they're walking on wood, it would be different than if they're walking on gravel. And they have different ones for that. I think they have stone and stuff like that for the walk sound. But anyway, we're doing walls, so we don't have to worry about that right now. So under grid, select off, because that gives it a nice clear picture without the grid. You get a picture of your whole creation. Now we're going to want to go to browse to our documents, EA Games, The Sims 2, Projects, and open Homecrafter Plus, Working Directory. And you're going to want to open this in the image editor of your choice. I use GIMP 2.6. You can use any kind of image editor you want, but anything that opens images, and you can edit with it pretty much. So open your image. And we see it's just like the template in Homecrafter. And here it's telling us to make the wall 256 by 512. That's the size that it needs to be. Alright, you can go to GIMP and go to Bucket Fill and go to Pattern Fill, Fill Hole Selection, and you can use any of these patterns right here. I'm just showing you this kind of briefly on how to actually make a wall, not how to really texture a wall. But you can get some wall textures from Google Images. You can just search for pretty wallpaper or whatever. You can get you can also make your own, but anything you make has to be 256 by 512, 256 length by 512 height. So anyway, you can bucket fill that and go to File, Save, and you're saving it over your template. And now you can click the refresh button right down here, and you see you have a wall. So now you can import it into game. And you're not done yet. First you need to close Homecrafter, and browse to your documents, EA Games, The Sims 2, Downloads, because this is where it puts your walls and floors, where Homecrafter puts it. And you want to rename the one that says wall underscore a bunch of letters and numbers. You want to rename that to wood plank wall. And you just want to rename it so people that are downloading it know exactly what they're getting. Then if you do recolors, you can call it wood plank wall recolor 1, recolor 2, recolor 3. Or you could just name it based on the color of the wall, like wood plank wall ochre, or wood plank wall mauve, or whatever your recolors are. But anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.